I started making music around 2, 3 years ago. You know, started with originally my boy. He was making music, and I kind of just got influenced off of that. You know, I had like a few of my friends were really doing it already, and then I started to pick it up. JiggyFTV, I'm from Staten Island. I make music. Started with my boys, and now it's type bigger than that. The timeline of basically me deciding I'll be able to do music as a career choice instead of anything else. It was like, I want to say, I knew this in high school that I wanted to just do music, but you know, with parents and stuff, they're like, you know, go to college. You know, this is what the template is for life. So I'm like, all right, I'll go to college. I tried it out. Was in there for like half a semester, and I was like, yeah, nah, this is not it. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do, whatever it is, work, so I can be able to fund for my music, and that's what I've been doing since then.
I was scared as a mom, basically, because I know how it can be vicious in the world that we live in today, that you need an education. It's not mandatory, but it's good to have. It gives you options. So I was very protective as a mom, just wanted him to have an education to fall back on.
To be honest with you, I knew he was going to do that before he enrolled in college. I didn't think I know my son, and I know the reason he did it. I didn't think it was for the right reason, and I knew time would reveal that this will be the path that he chooses, because I knew college wasn't something he wasn't trying to do. He did it for a reason that wasn't, you know, that wasn't in his heart.
Woo! Alright then. Almost set off for the day. You turn them on?
I turned mine on. I'm gonna turn this one on.
Yeah. You going crazy? Yeah! About to be fire. Oh, I forgot you had the handheld. That's sick.
My limit, I think that I'm feeling the vibes. I see the love in her eyes. I see the feeling of freedom is granted as soon as the damage your pockets will rise. Just like you capitalize. This is parental advice. Still apparently, I'm not being influenced by what you went through, and I kind of went through it the most of someone's in the
Yeah, at first there was definitely conflict because my mom was not understanding like no college, like how are you gonna succeed in life? But then eventually over time with, you know, my family and everyone supporting me, my music and playing it, she realized like, oh, this is something I could invest in. This is something like he could really do. So she started investing in me now, my business and stuff like that. So it took time, but there was definitely conflict at first. She was not trying to, she was not hearing it. Yeah. My passion for music definitely evolved over time. At one time it was dancing and just listening to it. Now I'm making it and managing it, and I'm not surprised music is my thing, to be honest.
Once me and Josh, we started working together, he really pushed me to be the best beat maker I could possibly be. We would sit down in his room just working on beats and trying to get him to record on the beats and just figuring it out that way. And I really learned a lot from those little interactions.
First location, we under a bridge. We're gonna do some crazy ass shit. We're gonna go to a few locations today. We got, what is it, 2 bridges we going to? We're going 2 bridges, we're going to hill climb, and we're just gonna be filming some video of some dirt bike shit, honestly.
I never wanted to hurt, but too much is on me. Too much is on your burns, that I live in a moment. I dream about leaving Earth, and I know they love me. So hoping I never return. I just took off these moves, the top of my words. I kiss my watch, cause tell me real, that shit don't even matter. Can you stop it? Freedom is nonsense. You got the speaker?
Originally, this dream, quote unquote, wasn't even mine. Like, I had people already in my circle that was making music, and it was their dream to, you know, do something with the music. But when I decided to start making music, that was when I took the role of making sure everybody's doing what they got to do, making sure people are writing, going to the studio, this cameraman around in the studio sessions, like whatever it was, I was making sure this shit was being done the way it needs to be done, making sure the business was handled.
Seeing how he developed as an artist, I can say that I can see him going from artist to mentor, eventually to entrepreneur. I can see him expanding further within this music. I can see him doing more than just music. He already inspires others to create. That's more than enough. If you can inspire others to create music and have a love for the same craft that you share, you're rich.
Starting to feel like the coldest. One more time. Starting to feel like the coldest. Let me hear that.
Yeah, it's good to see from when he first started the music, the growth. Because at first, I'm like, okay, you know, rapper, you know, everyone wants to be a rapper, right? But I've seen the growth in his music and the maturity of his music. And as I said, the amount of time and focus and energy and passion that goes into his music is there.
One situation that played a huge part in this journey, this dream, was the dream that I had shortly after my grandfather passed away. I woke up and jumped up because he spoke to me in my dream, like a real conversation. He's like, chase the dream and don't stop. Like, you chase that dream. No matter what's going on. Like, he didn't say all that, but he told me and I felt everything else. He told me chase that dream. And since then, pedal to the fucking metal, bro. Sorry for cursing, but.
Yeah, he woke up and told me that he had a dream, that my father came to him in a dream and told him, keep pressing. And it kind of meant more to me than he may have feel it meant to him, because my dad was a huge supporter of when I was on that scene trying to do music. And he always wanted to hear, yo, what did you do? Give me a tape, let me hear the song. And for my father to see, and this was shortly after my father had passed, and I was, as you probably know, I was very close to my father. He was very close to my father. So that was very impactful when he told me that was a dream that he had, and he approached him in that dream stating something like that. I'm like, well, ain't nothing else I could tell you. Like, you already got what you need to hear, so take that and go.
Yeah, this piece popped off. You want to see if you can help me slam it back on? It doesn't matter if it stays off, but if I can put it on, I will.
Holy shit!
Yo, the view is crazy.
Definitely filming here. That's a fact.
Well, I'm on like
This
a 13-minute video. This shit's been going since we've been driving.
I'm gonna let y'all know this spot y'all can't just get to on your SUVs and your trucks.
Facts.
You need some off-road vehicles to get to this spot. This is fucking exclusive. You find this spot, bro, I'll give you $1,000 on me.
Woo!
swimming right now.
Yo, that's a little deep over there.
A little bit like this way. I mean, so back up and then pull forward a little bit. And then you're aiming at this side. That's perfect. Now just pull in a little bit and you're good. Pull up. Pull up. Stop.
Seeing Josh's growth and seeing how far he has taken this and how far he pushes himself to the next level after every song, after every track, it inspires me to come back and do it again. But I'm also happy knowing that he's really good at this. He can do it.
Yeah, with his commitment, I think he's definitely on the right track to be successful. It takes commitment and dedication for anything to be successful, and to watch him and see his passion, his engagement, much time he spends with music and how much work he puts into it, I think he's definitely on the right path.
Yeah, I mean, at one point, I felt like that. Like, I didn't want to go out, go to the bar, go hang out with my boys, like, because I wanted to stay home and record. Knowing I have this, I got mic, whatever, the software, everything I need to do what I got to chase my dream. I'm going to stay home and do that until it gets done. I don't want no time to be wasted.
He's doing this now off of just a budget independently. Imagine what he could do when he has access to real big money.
I want this to be on record. I never feel like I put enough work in, ever. And that's the challenge. I deal with that every day. Until I get to where I want to go, I will never feel like I'm satisfied, bro, ever. Until it's done. Until it's done.
Really over. When I close my eyes and die, I try to stop talking about death. I really try, but every day I'm getting closer. I heard my idol took his life. I'm knocking on the door of death to ask him why. Call me juice if he was sober. I don't really know if I'm feeling it. I'm still waiting on a dream that I can meet him in. I cry cause I never met him. Trust me, bro, gon' feel this energy all the way from the heavens. We was supposed to party on tour, so